Hey everybody, what's up? This is a response video to Andy Mooseman's video about quality versus quantity. But before I start my post, which is kind of ties in, this post is brought to you by Old Glory, America's best energy drink. Beth, I saw in one of your posts you were drinking Go Girl energy drink, which is only available in a few states. I was at the Walmart the other day, as much as I hate that place, getting a few things, and I saw this. It was a buck a can, and I had to buy it just to show you. This is the tackiest thing I've ever seen. It's got the Pledge of Allegiance on the back. Made in the USA. We all know how good Walmart is with only USA products. Energy in every drink. Improves your overall efficiency and physical performance. Keeping America strong. Ingredients include carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citrus acid, sodium citrate, caramel color, caffeine. Yeah, keeping America strong. Anyway, I tried it. It's actually empty. This is nasty. Alright? But I kind of have a thing now. I need to find the oddest energy drink for Beth and Doug, who always are promoting energy drinks in their videos. Anyway, in the theme of this big can of soda, you know, America the Beautiful, Go America, Andy's post was about quality versus quantity. I know, especially here in America, there's a growing trend where everything supersize me. Everything's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And for the most part, all the comments that people replied said, yeah, I want quantity, or I want quality over quantity. And I agree. I mean, there's this Italian restaurant in town that everybody raves about. They rave about it because you get about 3 meals worth of things, or of food. I mean, it's ridiculous what they give you. But the quality of food, if you ask me, isn't that good. Yeah, it's a good deal, it's a good price, but it's kind of feels like it's just slop that they pour out of a can. So I agree that in the end, I'd rather have quality over quantity. In this country, we are getting crazy. I bought a bottle of soda. Now we're up to 24 ounces. When I was at the movie the other night, without thinking, I ordered a large soda. I think it was 40 ounces of soda. It didn't even fit in my cup holder in my car. I mean, the thing is huge. So we're getting out of control. We want value, just bigger, bigger, bigger. But the one thing I want to disagree is people were saying, you know, movies, 90 minutes is a good length. Or a CD, you know, used to be 30 to 40 minutes is a good length. Personally, I'm a fan of letting an artist expand their thoughts, their art, their vision, their creativity, whatever, and letting the viewer decide. I know this might not be a surprise coming from somebody who constantly posts 10-minute vlogs, but I'm a fan of letting things pace themselves out. One of my favorite books is The Stand by Stephen King. It's like 1,500 pages, and I just love sinking my teeth into it. Now, it took a long time to get into, but for me the payoff was huge versus like a smaller couple hundred page book. And I guess I have a few examples of, in my mind, where things bigger are better. The first one you mentioned, the infamous White Album by the Beatles. Yeah, a lot of these double album things probably culled down would make a stronger one album piece. But I'm greedy, I guess. I don't want one excellent album all the time. I'd rather see the artist's vision or hear the artist's vision. This is my favorite Beatles album because it is so diverse. And if you were to start editing this, let's see, back in the USSR, Dear Prudence, Glass Onion probably would be gone. Oobla Dee, Oobla Da. Wild Honey Pie, the continuing story of Bungalow Bill, that would probably be gone. Why Don't We Do It on the Road, that would probably be gone. Everybody's Got Something to Hide Except Me and My Monkey would be gone. Sexy Sadie. Even Revolution 9, they'd probably axe those because they weren't as radio friendly or something. To me, that's the beauty of this album, is it's all over the place, and it's got all four Beatles, and even Ringo's song on here is great. I can't imagine this pared down to one. I had a friend once, when I first got my CD burner, who borrowed this and turned it into one. You know, and he had to cut a bunch of stuff out to make it fit on 70-minute CD or 80-minute CD. And he's like, well, if I wanted the blues, I'll listen to the blues. I don't need your blues. I'm like, no, you can't get rid of it. So I'm a bit of a completist that way, and I love everything. Another thing, one of my favorite movies of all time, Dances with Wolves. The theatrical cut of this is over 3 hours, I believe. I think 3.5 or something. And this version, this is a special edition. I want to say this is almost 4 hours. Is it excessive? Yes. But to me, it's a full-on experience. Each scene, they take their time. The sunsets, there's more sunsets. There's more building of the characters. Yeah, it's not something you can just jump into and absorb and move on to the next thing. You have to invest some time in this. But to me, there's a real payoff with it. And I guess that's what I like. I was at, or I read a review about that Across the Universe movie I saw the other day. And people were complaining, oh, it's too long. It was 2 hours long. To me, yeah, there were a couple scenes that probably could have been cut out. They really didn't add anything to the plot of the movie or forward the plot. But they were wonderful set pieces by themselves, so why get rid of that? To me, I like having these little moments. I like taking my time. I'm tired of things being rush, rush, rush. The main point, or the main example I want to show is this baby. This is my collection of Lord of the Rings. These are the extended editions. Each of these were like 3.5 hours in the theater. And I like the theatrical cut. But then these extended editions, I believe, are each close to 4 hours. A lot of them have 4.5 hours of footage, something like that, or of movie. Especially on like Fellowship, there's a part they meet the elves. It's a much slower pace. Yeah, it's a 3.5 hour movie to begin with. Some people might say, wow, you're really slowing that down even more. To me, it just gives more of a depth. And yeah, it takes, 6 nights to watch this now, but I prefer that than the edited version, the user-friendly version, the Cliff Notes version, kind of the pop culture, easy to digest version. And that's my problem with a lot of this mentality. Things have to be 90 minutes, and we can't ever stray from the main point or whatever. So, yeah, I just wanted to give a different perspective on it. Yeah, I agree, soda, food, in general, at least in America, we are getting out of control with things, with the quantity of things. But some things, to me, like art, music, like a TV series, I don't mind if you have a season with 30 episodes instead of 20, or an extended hour. The Office, the American version of The Office, they've been doing hour-long episodes. In the episodes, actually, the characters have a chance to breathe, and the jokes run out, or play out, and there's a real rhythm you get versus just this edited chop, chop, chop version, which is the attention span, the Sesame Street, the MTV thing that I don't like. Anyway, thanks for the great topic. Don't buy this. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye.